like we're not.
Having a...
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to 37 Disney Street.
Hiya, pals! Hi, pals, and welcome to the Disneyland Paris Show. Here's your hosts, Lucie, Chris, and Hugh. Gosh. And now, Disneyland Paris News.
Having a ball.
Living on a legacy. That's it. Hey there, hi there, ho there, Disney fans, and welcome to another Disneyland Paris show. We are Halloweening big style today. The Rain family have been pumpkin picking.
Aww.
Chris is wearing a t-shirt. We brought Chris that back from Disney World. We got it in the outlets in May. So this is the advice for getting out of season cheap merchandise.
It's my first official wear of this. I've worn it in the house a couple of times, but I've lost a stone in the last month, and it's borderline too big for me now.
And he's looking good. He's looking real good.
Yeah.
So how are you all? How are you, Hugh?
Great.
You had fun?
Been Halloween, we've been pumpkin picking, we've been to an abbey.
We had a glorious
We've
weekend.
had some
didn't we?
chocolate
What more
cake.
could you want?
I know. You been to York?
I'm
Been to York
wearing
today.
My skeleton jumper.
I did something yesterday, but I can't think what it was.
Oh, good.
Lucas had a party.
Did it
That's what
involve a
happened.
bang on the head?
No, Lucas had a party and we went into Leeds for a bit. That's all that happened.
That
It was
sounds-
nothing over the
It's been
exciting.
an incredible weather weekend.
Yeah.
Up here at least.
Yeah.
Like, it's been crazy sunny and...
Also
autumn,
freezing cold this morning.
Autumn leaves. And there was a lot of mist and fog around this morning. Some parts of the motorway.
But can I tell you,
Interesting.
that is putting us in a quandary.
Sunsets.
And I'm going to get straight into it because it's Disney related. This unseasonable warm spell, I won't say hot, warm spell for October seems to be spreading fairly Western Europe wide. And so I've been looking at the temperatures in Paris, and it is also 16, 17 degrees in Paris.
Oosh.
And the 10-day forecast only shows it going down to 14, 15 degrees. And we're going in 11 days. So I'm like, that's really odd.
Shorts weather.
Well, we'd planned thermals, polar neck jumpers, coats. We've
14's a bit annoying.
planned all our outfits around
That's
coats.
cool, but not...
14.
It's somewhere between, isn't it? It's not where
It's
you want
not t-shirt weather. Like today was legitimately t-shirt weather.
14's like warm in the sun, but the minute you go around a corner, you're cold.
I
Like when
know.
we went to Venice, it was warm in the sun, and any shadow was cold. I was saying today, though, if it is unseasonably warm, as far as like content and reporting goes,
Halloweeny.
that's kind of useless because if we're just going, well, it's warmer than usual, that's no good to anybody. You know?
No.
And it was like that when we went to Disney World in February.
Because
It was like, there was a bit of a heat wave, so it was as warm as it normally is when we go. So I couldn't kind of go, well, guys, if you're coming in February, it's going to be this hot, because it's not normally that hot.
yeah, because we were prepared for cardigans in February, and then they were unseasonable, and so they were at 34 degrees all fortnight.
But bits of DLP are quite exposed, though, aren't they? So 14 is going to feel 14 now, I would say.
Yeah.
And if there's a bit of a breeze.
But I mean, 14's hard to dress for anyway.
It is.
Isn't it? It's not a wrap-up temperature, but it's certainly not a t-shirt temperature.
If I'm going for a run, it's shorts and t-shirts still. It's 14. It's
It
definitely
is,
shorts
because
and
you'll
t-shirt.
be hot within
Yeah.
20 minutes. Well,
Exactly.
5 minutes. But for walking around or standing waiting for fireworks at 10 o'clock at night, still going to be cold.
Well, it'll drop, won't it?
Yeah.
It will.
Oof.
So there you go.
And also,
Yeah.
we'll probably have coats and things in the car ready to like nip back to the car rather than go back to the resort, drive back. We'll probably be nipping back to the car to get anything we need. So we don't want to be carrying jackets around all day either. Oh, I know this is first world problems, but that's why people are here,
It's true.
isn't it?
I mean, that brings me on to another thing. Is that, well, I mean, I've talked about this before, but I'm just bringing it back up because there's, when you're looking forward to something, but there's a problem before you're able to enjoy the thing.
But there's a problem.
Do you remember I booked the wrong airport,
Yeah.
Beauvais, and we're renting a car to get there? And I've never rented a car in a foreign country before, and it's an automatic. So I'm on the wrong side of the car, on the wrong side of the road, without a gear stick. And I'm not thinking about this fun I'm going to have in Disneyland Paris, because prior to that, I have to learn to drive this car.
I mean, the beauty of driving an automatic is you've just got 2 pedals, one
People
that goes
say
and one that
this.
stops. I drove an automatic for years, and it's fine. It's very, very easy to get used to.
Is it?
Yeah, you just have to be careful because, I don't know these days actually, but the ones I used to have, your brake pedal is like a double size, so you can put either foot on it.
Oh,
You can, but you won't, because one foot will always be on your accelerator, apart from when you're braking. The other foot's got a nice little footrest that you can just stick your foot on. You just leave it there all the time.
Okay.
Footrest for your foot, armrest for your arm, because you don't need to touch your gear stick. It's like half of your body is completely redundant. It's just that when you're driving on the wrong side of the road, it's opposite leg and arm, I guess, isn't it? So driving on our side of the road, this arm will be doing nothing. That's your left arm, and your left foot will be doing nothing because you don't have a clutch. But driving on the other side of the road in a other car, it'll be your left leg, but your arm will be...
Hang on. So is the right foot still the accelerator?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, good. Right, okay. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I just won't enjoy it until that bit's over.
We'll go slowly.
And then on your last day when you're leaving, that'll be on your mind as well, because you're going to have to do it again.
A little bit.
I'll hopefully be used to it by then.
Well, we also have the option of driving in. We get free parking with the annual passes. We have the option of driving into the park every day, which I'm not sure we'll do because we're so close to the train station. It might not be worth.
Where are you staying?
Resid home.
Yeah. We were talking about this today.
Buildup.
Not for resident, but we were talking about potentially going to Halloween next year. It's definitely building traction, so it sounds like it's going to be something that probably does happen. But we were talking about if we were somewhere closer where we can walk in, if we were in one of the nearby Disney hotels, that'd be great. However, I think the walking from the car park is nicer than the walking from any of the hotels.
Ooh,
'Cause
controversial.
It's exciting. There's something really exciting about walking up those travelators.
They have the music.
And there's the music and stuff, and it's not actually that far. And it's not that busy either in comparison, especially in early Magic Hours, compared to going through the village.
And you get to see the €1 guys.
Yeah, you get to see them.
Yeah.
You walk past the
€1
closed picnic area. There's so much to like about it.
It's nice. It's
Yeah.
nice. It's good. You also get, I say I'm not until Disneyland Paris until I see Tinkerbell on top of the World of Disney. You get a really good
You do?
early view of her
Yeah,
that way.
you do.
Yeah.
I feel that way when I see the bins at the back of Annette's. I'm like, oh, I'm here, I'm home.
Do you know?
We missed you last week, Hugh.
I started listening to myself last week. I think it was when I was sitting in the change rooms waiting for Bonnie to finish a dancing exam, and everything that came out of my mouth was negative and moany. And then on the drive
That's
home,
my job.
Well, I think it's because you were away for the weekend. I feel like I needed to compensate. And then I thought I need to have a word with myself. So what am I doing, Bonnie?
Optimistic October.
I'm doing optimistic October, where I can only say
Optimober.
I can only do positive and optimistic things in October.
Is this why you were trying to persuade Hugh and I to be a little bit more kinder and nicer when we were off camera before the start?
To human beings, yes.
Yeah, just to be nicer.
I call it kidding yourself, Timber.
Should we see who's in the chat?
Yes.
Who are they?
Oh, bad place.
Yeah, do you know, can I just, before you go into that, Lucy did it properly last week and it was quite nice, actually.
What, she said, all aboard, please.
Yes.
Like,
She blew it like
Like
you
this.
should do.
all aboard, please.
Yeah, like that.
Mind the gap. Martin is first today in the chat, who says, yo, probably the only weekly show I have started being there for live. Love the positive Disney vibes.
See, we are positive.
Positive. No, he's on about me.
We've got Nick and Michael in the chat. Michael says, have I missed anything?
No.
Well, we've just started. Bonnie's here, waving pink hands. Jen is here, as is Tiffany, who's only got 14 days until first Halloween DLP trip. Ooh.
What? We've
John
got
is
12
in the
days
house.
now, I think.
John,
11.
Johnny's in the house. Joey is here, as is Andrew P and Andrew H.
Hello,
Lisa has 16 days till Walt Disney World.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice.
We've also got Tracy and Ed. Andrew H says, autumn in Paris, anytime in Paris, layers. Always layers for Paris.
Layers. I think layers is how we're going.
Unless you're going to Vapiano's in the middle of summer and the air conditioning's not working and you do not want layers there.
Oh, no.
We're going to have more layers than a shoe pastry. No, isn't it not shoe? What's the layered one?
Filou.
More layers than a layered French pastry. Michael says, ditch those thermals, more space on the way back for merch.
Ah, interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Andrew P says, those big four-wheel trolley things people fill with things and small children, yes or no at DLP?
I'm not.
Ah.
I get the no. I get why people say no, but I've never been in a situation where I'm like, oh my God, this thing, I wish it'd get out of my way. Not like I am with certain other things, items in the thing, like annoy me when there's too many of them. Those, I think people tend to they park them. They're quite I think they're fine, personally.
You've mentioned it now, Andrew, so we're probably going to notice them and get wound up.
No, I notice them. I think they're fine.
My brother Dan took one with him when they went last year because he has three small girls.
He's
and
he's
it
got
was just
twin fizz pots, hasn't
yeah.
he?
And they're nut jobs, the two of them, but they needed somewhere to rest, and Becky needed somewhere to be able to have a sleep every now and again. So they're very, very handy. I get where you're coming from, but I don't think they're anywhere near as much of a problem in Paris as it seems they have been in the past in other parks, which is why they're not allowed.
Yeah.
We'll look
They're
out
not-
for them.
They're not allowed in Walt Disney World.
I think the most intrusive of all the things are the pushchairs that you can hire because they're ridiculously big.
Yeah.
They're massive. It's
And
unnecessary.
not practical in other terms,
No.
such as they don't have space underneath, they don't really have space for hanging, they don't have, all the other convenient things.
Laura says, I miss the lockers at Disneyland Paris. It would solve the coat situation.
Uh-huh.
It would. Michael says, only 1 foot driving for an automatic.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Unless your brake foot gets a little bit overexcited, as I say. So just make sure it doesn't. Not your brake foot, your clutch foot, I mean. Your clutch foot.
Now, Tiffany is taking a wagon. We are taking one for the first time in 2 weeks, hoping it will resolve some of the stress of 2 girls in tow.
I think it's a
Sounds
fine
like
idea.
It would.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the difference between Disney World and Paris merely because of the crowds. It's just a different beast. But I've never looked around Main Street and thought, oh my God, all these wagons getting in people's way.
I think the issue is just if someone's has no sense of space and is just bad at driving one. Because, if you're pretty quick and if, like Lucy said the other day, what was it? I move through crowds
like an eel.
Like an eel.
Like a wet eel.
Yeah, I'll just
It's
slip
like-
through.
I do that too.
I think we're walking together and then all of a sudden you will see a gap. It'd be, honestly, if we were running across no man's land, me and Bonnie would be left behind in a ditch.
I have
She would
this-
have just got through all the barbed wire like that. It'd be over in Belgium before we knew
I had
it.
this exact conversation with Laura yesterday in Leeds. And the thing is that Ollie goes with me. So anytime we go and do these things, he's got my hand and I just shove him in front of me and I push him through. And we go zooming off and then I have to stop and wait for Laura and all the people that I've just got through then go back in front of me again. So I have to do it again.
Well,
He always turns and looks at me, trapped behind four women. And be like,
Yesterday,
what
it's
you doing?
because I had to slip in front of a lady and again go around a corner in Meadowhall. And once I'd committed to it, I had to then speed off because I couldn't just almost cut her up and then just dawdle. I had to look like I meant to do it because I was in a rush. So then I had to rush off. So there's an extra bit where I was walking a lot
And
quicker.
you looked at your watch quickly as well. Like,
Yeah. I must. Yes. Ruthie is here, and Mama K. 157 days until Disney World, Florida, and 417 days till Disneyland Paris.
Wow, that is forward planning.
isn't it?
Yeah, 417 days. Tiffany says, I'm going to Halloween decorate our wagon. Bonus parade float. Be the magic. Michael says, nice festive backdrop team. Yes, we have Phantom Manor in the backdrop there. And Hannah says, hi everyone, 25 days to go for us. When I went, let me turn my phone around here. I don't want this problem again. Oh,
Oh, you created a
He's
bigger
broken
problem.
it. He's ruined everything.
Here we go. If I just read it out, we would be done by now. Hi everyone, 25 days to go for us. When I went from manual to automatic, I did 2 accidental emergency stops at very low speed because I was trying not to stall.
Yeah.
After that, totally fine.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
We'll just try not to do that.
We need a big
On the
car
motorway.
park. We need a big car park
Yeah,
before
we'll
I get onto
drive
the dual
around a bit.
carriageway.
I'm sure it'll
Just
be
get
fine.
on the runway.
As I said to Lucy, a bunch of us at work drove from West Yorkshire to Birmingham with a young lady, a lot younger than everyone else, and we got to the car, and then she said, oh, I've never driven an automatic before. It was a company car. And she drove us all the way to Birmingham, no issues, like first time.
Well, you don't use your clutch when you're on the motorway anyway, do you? Once you're up to speed.
No.
So I think you'll be fine,
Yeah.
honestly. You'll be absolutely fine,
not.
Lucy.
It'll be fine.
Okay. I'm not worried at all.
Probably be fine. Right, that's the chat.
Well, before we get on some news,
News.
I want to address something.
Oh dear.
Because this was kind of teased last week, and then we never kind of circled back to it, and also it wasn't official at the time.
No, you
but we
didn't.
now have 2 countdowns properly on the go.
Oh,
It's not Disney World because we haven't booked our flights yet, so we can't call that a countdown, even though we know we're going. We've got 11 days till Disneyland Paris. Woo woo! Lots of chat about that today. But on Tuesday night, I pressed go on something that gave us a 75-day countdown to a 3-night Halloween on the High Seas
I know about this?
cruise from Port Canaveral on the Disney Wish. Look where we're going.
I was expecting a little bit of suspense then as you kind of teased that it might have been Universal.
Oh, that was the tease, wasn't it? I'm going to be dead transparent about cost because our moan was that we would have to buy 14-day tickets for Universal, which was coming up at about £1,500, and then we'd have to get 3 nights in a hotel. You can get Premier Express passes if you stay in a deluxe hotel, but they're really expensive. It was coming up well over £2,000 for 3 extra days. And then, you could get a Disney cruise for that. Now, Disney cruises are not cheap, I'm not pretending they are, but the Disney cruise cost £2,140.
Okay.
So very, very comparable. Same length of time that we'd planned. And as we've said for years, Bonnie's one thing Disney-wise that she's always been adamant about is I want to go on another Disney cruise. And we have battered it aside a bit because it's never fallen in with our plans. But we're so excited now, aren't we, family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
I listened to your show the other week, from the other week on Friday when I was out for a run, and I knew which one you were going to pick. I could tell from the way you were talking because there's a definite bias there when it comes to Universal Studios versus Disney.
Yeah.
And you can just tell in the way you talk about it, and so I was pretty sure that this was what you would pick.
It was because we were like, we really should go to Universal. We really should. But nothing has ever made me go, oh my God, I'd love to go there. Even though other people say it's amazing. The other thing that came up during the show, which you'll have noticed, is it was suggested that because we plan on going to California at some point in our lives, and California Disneyland is only 4 or 5 days tops, that we should just do Hollywood
Yeah,
Universal.
it makes a lot of sense.
And we're like, we'll just do that then. Save the money when we're in Florida. And then, honestly, the thing I'm wondering is why did we need to do either? Why couldn't we just stay at Disney World? Why have we paid this extra $2,000? But we've done it now.
Too late.
It's too late. So it's on the Wish, and it's going to Nassau, and it's going to Castaway Cay, and we are very, very, very excited.
That's the bit I'm interested in.
Nassau and Castaway Cay.
Yeah, that's all I'm interested in. And maybe the food.
I'm going to say the food.
But not the food shows, because we watched a video, Paige and Mr. Morrow one, and I thought, I can't be bothered with that. I don't need when I'm enjoying my delicious food. I don't need. Oh, I'll have to come round and say a few of the a few standard things, like one of 10 phrases.
This is
I
why
think he deserves a jingle here.
Be the magic.
Go on, yeah.
Oh, you must be grumpy.
I feel like you've picked up on my heightened optimism for October.
We need to balance the force.
Oh,
What are you looking at me for? What have I done?
I feel like you encourage
There was
things.
an absolute pause then. Anyone listening on the podcast to that, Lucy just turned and stared at me, gave me absolute daggers after what you said. I did nothing. I was just sat here.
Dead air.
Can you fix
I got
this?
Bonnie to play the grumpy jingle because he was being grumpy, and I'm the one that gets it in the neck.
I'm very excited about Castaway Cay and Nassau.
Yes.
Very excited about
I'm
that.
very excited for all of it for you.
Me and Bonnie are very excited about the Disney trivia in the bars, and having seen a sample itinerary, there is almost not a single hour that goes by during the day where one of the bars isn't doing some kind of trivia. They're either doing a Disney music guess the intro trivia, or they're doing Disney parks trivia, or it's, ultimate Disney trivia, and then there's the family games. Me and Bonnie are also looking forward to the draw-alongs and the craft activities in the bars. And it's kind of been agreed. In Friends, when there's like 2 parties going on, and Monica does a party where you have to put the lids on the pens, and then Joey and...
I'm at Chandler and Joey's.
Hugh's going to go off and take some photographs of the ship. And
Do some Daz videos.
Be anarchic, do some Daz videos, do all that kind of thing, do some exploring, end up on the top of a funnel or something. And me and Bonnie...
Stuck in one of the slides.
Me and Bonnie are going to be having organised fun, aren't we? You did. That was Bonnie's metaphor.
I tell you what it was. There's the video of Mickey and Minnie coming out as pirates, and Captain Hook's there, and I just thought, I'm not watching that.
Oh my god!
I don't.
You run a Disney podcast. How can that not light you up?
This will probably annoy people, but I think there are Disney fans out there who enjoy the parks, the resorts, the climate, the culture, the food, the attractions, but aren't interested in characters, meeting them when you're eating, meeting them and signing something, watching a character dancing around show. That's very kiddie. I don't want that, thank you. I like everything else. And I think there'll be loads like me. It's just a slightly different perspective.
You see, my thing would be, I like all of that stuff, including the characters.
And the trivia.
And the trivia. I don't like boats.
Oh,
I do like a boat.
I think you'd be surprised, Chris.
I'm sure I would. I'm sure I would be surprised, but I'll never know that unless I go and do a cruise without Laura, because she definitely doesn't
She
like
definitely
boats.
wouldn't. You see, my thinking is, if we're going to do a group thing,
Martin doesn't like to be disturbed when he's eating. Martin's with me.
yeah. If you're going to do a group thing, like go on a trip with friends, like we've done Disney World with friends and it is difficult, but I think that doing a cruise with friends would be really, really fun. Because it's it's very controlled, and you can go off and no one loses each other anyway because you're all in this same kind of thing. And I never ever feel like I'm on a boat. You're just in a building.
Yeah, I get that.
Listen, I pretend to be more grumpy than I am. When we're there, and Donald's coming round when we're at Tusker House, I'm okay with it.
You band.
I do.
You just don't want
I
it.
play along. Sometimes if I'm really hungry, I just think, oh, again, already. It's only been 2 minutes. I've got to stop, put my fork down again. Right, yes, hi, yes, nice to meet you. Get the camera out.
It's like when you go on training at work. So you have a training day and there's stuff going on, and you can sit there and not get involved in it if you want to. And actually, that'd probably be the easier life. But the day's going to go a lot quicker if you just do respond to one of the questions that's being asked, and you do end up being a participant, because by participating you end up enjoying it more, even though it's not your thing.
You contribute to the magic. I'm just thinking, last time we had 3... I know we're still talking about this. It's all Disney. But we did 3-night cruise where you didn't get off the boat. We did 3 days at sea last time. So that's like almost a baptism of fire, That's, you have to like the cruising. But we did bingo, and we had that's the kind of thing that raises my heart rate in a good way. We won one of the trivias. We did. We had a great time.
You make it sound like a working men's club on a boat, Lucy. We've got quizzes and
Question
trivia.
4.
It kind of is, but in a really.
Who were Donald's brother? That's question 4. Smoking as they do it.
Go up on deck and there's a bit of a movie playing on the funnel vision and it's just great.
Look. On a positive note, people are saying, like Cheryl's saying, I feel a bit like you, Hugh. There's elements you could leave, but that's the thing about Disney. You can take what you enjoy and just leave the rest.
Yes.
And this is the thing. There's so much of it that I don't want all of it. And I don't have to have all of it because there's so much other good stuff. Joey's saying, I've never been interested in meeting the characters. I just love the scenery and the atmosphere and seeing my favourite film lands brought to life.
Yes.
And Jenny's the same. So you know what I mean?
I've
It's
got a
not
question.
too negative. It's just them's the facts.
It's a different perspective.
I've got the question then, Hugh, because I'm genuinely not sure where you fall on this. I think I know where you fall on this. How about and I quote from promotional material, Broadway caliber shows?
Not that bothered.
Because they do Broadway caliber shows.
Yeah, but are they Broadway caliber shows where the magic's been lost and you have to go and find it? Is it that kind of show?
Yeah, and it
There's
turns out the
always
magic.
one of-
Turns out the
always
magic
in
was
you.
in me all along.
All along, yeah.
There's always one of those.
Right.
Because like there's 3 for 3 nights.
Oh,
You
because
can
they have
see
things
3
like
different
Tangled,
shows.
don't they?
Yeah.
There's a
So I
cruise
think
one, yeah,
ours has
okay.
got Aladdin on it, which is
Okay.
meant to be amazing. I can't remember what the third one is, but there's one that sounds like it is, that you've got to go find the magic, and then they do a
Who's lost the magic?
compilation.
Question mark.
And I heard a review of it, and someone going, "Oh, it's so great to have Merida singing that song. You hardly ever hear that in a show." And I'm like, "Excuse me."
Oh yeah,
I
that-
can
that
think of
well-known
4 Disney
Merida
shows
song.
I've watched with Merida singing that song.
What song?
And the night when I'm calling, and I'm going to hear and burn. I don't know the lyrics.
She's not a Disney princess though, is she? Carry on.
No, she is. She's mean with a bow, though.
Can we have a drink? Or do we have to do some news first?
No, let's. I've talked too much about cruising. Go on, drink, boys.
Ole, it's showtime. All together.
Your tiki cup in your tiki cup. Well, you made yourself a beverage, now drink it up from your tiki cup.
We have here, Bonnie. off
Halloween cups.
We have.
I hid these from Lucy in my upstairs cabinet because she was like, "We've got too many cups," and I was like, I did get some more. Lucy's got a witch's brew cup, and what's so exciting about that, Bonnie?
It's the same mug as what my English teacher has.
There you go. So I am drinking out of Bonnie's English teachers. So Miss
It's
Stather.
a witch's brew cauldron cup.
Wow.
Is it
This-
cauldron? I suppose
Yeah,
it is.
this is for you, Miss Stather. Thank you.
It doesn't have cauldron legs on. We do have one with cauldron legs on. And the other ones, that's from Aldi. The other ones are from Poundland.
I like this.
Too strong.
The simple.
Oh no!
Oh.
Did you hear that?
I've made a juice too strong.
But you know what's
actually,
fine?
guys. I got something else for us to drink. I don't know if you know about this. Where is it? Oh, it's here. I found this stuff in Aldi,
Right.
and it's a Ballycastle
Ballykiss Angel.
pumpkin spice.
Well, that sounds really nice.
Like country cream. So let's just have. Oh, hang on.
That's a great idea to drink
weird.
that on the show.
That's weird. It's already open. Anyway, so hang on a minute.
Bonnie, have
you
you
got-
been drinking
Have you
this?
guys been drinking this?
Maybe.
We might have had
Are you kidding me?
a little snifter.
You gave us permission on the chat.
I did, but I said not too much. Anyway,
Oh, this
Yeah.
this
Anyway.
requires braces out. This one does.
is that too much, Chris?
I know that's a perfect amount of Chris. Thank you very much.
Lucy is having this cup. This is an old Disneyland Paris glass that you got, isn't it?
I love it.
Mickey Mouse, a thick
Has
green.
it been rinsed out?
Green. It's a green glass. You used to have your
I have to
toothbrushes
say-
in.
I have to say, Hugh, I really like this pumpkin spice. In fact, when I went to Aldi the other day, I was going to buy a bottle, but they didn't have any.
Oh.
They just had every other flavour under the sun. Like, there's a ridiculous number of
Yeah,
flavours.
they've got mint chocolate chip. They've got a birthday
Strawberry
cake
and
one.
something.
Yeah, there's a chocolate
Cookies
orange
and
one,
cream.
white chocolate cookies and cream, pina colada one, my favourite.
I did see that one. I think
I
I've
do
tried
like a peanut.
It's very Christmassy. Is this?
that. Yeah, more Christmassy
It's
than.
the cinnamon,
Yeah, it tastes like gingerbread.
nutmeg and cinnamon. Is that what I'm tasting?
Nutmeg, definitely.
It's a nice gateway into Christmas, is this?
Cinnamon, yes. Very gingery as well, I would say.
Yeah, ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger.
They could take this exact
Yummy.
same recipe and just call it Christmas spice, and I wouldn't know the difference.
Who says they won't? And you buy it as well, because it's nice. It's like a perfect November drink. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Right.
Ideal.
I'm getting a bit of news on the go, guys. There's not a lot, but that's good because we've got trip reports. I've just spoken extensively about our Disney cruise on the Wish. Did I mention it was on the Wish? It's on the Wish. So we're having a ball. So they've announced the next annual pass night. I had hopes it would be pre-Halloween and we might go. It's not. I'm in a mood about it. It's actually pre-Christmas. So it's called the Christmas Ball 2025. It's on December the 5th and tickets will go on sale on October the 14th.
A lot of thought went into the name of that Christmas ball there, didn't it?
The Christmas Ball?
The Christmas ball.
Well, I mean, if it's like ball themed, if it's like the Yule Ball kind of thing, that's different from like the Christmas party or Mickey's Christmas bash or something.
I guess.
It's probably going to be themed like from princesses and waltzing and stuff. I think that's good.
Well, all I'm saying is it's not Enchantment Under the Sea dance, is it, in terms of titling, you know?
Oh, no.
They've not really thought about it that much. They've just gone, we're going to have a Christmas ball. What should we call it?
The Christmas ball.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's that job done. Let's get down the pub.
Le pub.
Le Royal Pub.
Yeah, Le Royal Pub in
For happy hour.
Dans le village.
So tickets go on sale for that on October the 14th, which is in 2 days' time. That's Tuesday. If you are an annual pass holder and you want to go to that, as usual, we don't have any particular details about it yet. They tend to kind of roll through in due course, or we get given some teaser characters or something.
I thought you meant, as usual, we don't have any details because we're us. I thought that's what you were saying.
Just no
And what'll probably happen
As
because
usual, we don't know anything.
what'll probably happen because we're us is we'll forget all about it until the weekend that it actually happens and we start seeing videos of what had happened.
Yeah.
Probably.
It'll be right.
Or we'll start the show and someone will say, can't wait to hear about the Christmas ball. And we'll go, oh no, was that today?
I'm like, well, we are now annual pass holders for a year at least, depending whether we're. Although, okay, here's another thing. Our mutual friends, Chris, yes, have taken their in-laws
Okay.
to Disneyland Paris.
Right.
And apparently, last night, over a bottle of red wine, it was decided that it would be more cost-effective for them to get silver passes.
Okay.
And stay in Valderup. And they're going next August. And then they announced to us today, great news, we've decided to do annual passes. So how about we sneak in an extra sneaky Christmas trip next year to make the most of them? Ours are going to expire in September. So then it's whether then there's a whole thing. Whether we then renew our annual passes and get another year annual passes, which I don't know. That wasn't the plan. We were going to stretch it out and do a thing. I don't know. But
You can't do things based off what they've done though, can you?
no. Nor would we, I don't think. However, I do use it as an excuse. If someone says, do you want to come to Disneyland Paris? I'm like, oh no, well, we'll have to renew our annual passes then. We've no choice.
Oh no.
Oh no. But I was hoping at some point in the year that there would be an annual pass night on an evening or a weekend that was convenient for us to do a hit and run. But this week, December the 5th is definitely not that weekend.
Tell you what's funny though.
What's funny?
We've got them. We've got them. If they get annual passes, that's it, isn't it? They're there. They are now fully fledged Disney files.
They are. That's it. They'll be co-hosting soon, won't they? With their opinions.
We better buy some more microphones, eh? I know. What do we need? 4 more, and then one for Bonnie. So there'll be 8 of us.
Oh yeah.
God, can you imagine the din?
Right.
That'd be fine because Lucas won't be there. I'm not bringing him in. And that's where the noise comes from.
That's your next annual pass night for all of you. Would any of you buy annual passes with this perk as a motivator? Or I think it's just a happy extra if you get annual passes because you need annual passes. Although I don't know if you lived within the Paris area, maybe it would.
There's only one perk that would cause me to get annual passes.
Merchandise.
No, Run Disney happening would cause me to buy an annual pass.
That would be
pretty
good.
much simple as that.
Be good. I need to fix my knees.
That's it. By the time Run Disney comes back,
I
we
don't think it
won't
will.
be able to do it.
I'd be too old.
I couldn't do more than the 5K now.
My big toe is not happy anymore. I can walk as long as I like, but my big toe probably won't let me run anymore. I probably could run, actually, but we're starting to get to that age now where it's becoming less and less likely as the years go on that
Hugh.
the three of us are going to do a little half marathon,
Hugh.
whatever it is,
Hugh,
10K, 15K.
I'm 46 years old and I slipped a disc this time last year, and one side of my right leg is completely numb all the way down to my toe.
Yeah.
But I've still managed to get back up to under 30-minute 5Ks now.
So stop complaining.
So it's doable. You just have to go at the right pace for
See,
you.
I keep trying, but my knees are swelling up like sponge cakes every time I run.
Well, then you should do it on your hands.
Or
do a handstand.
Swim it.
Have I told you about my wrists?
Oh, my word.
I know. It's a whole thing. It's a whole problem. Anyway.
Crawl.
Thinking about how much I actually ran during the 10K, I probably could do the 10K because there's so much character meeting going on that...
Well, Laura's already said as well, if it comes back, that she's going to do the 5 and the 10.
I think
She just won't do the half
I think
marathon.
you could quickly walk the 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
At my
In the
speed.
time that they allow, that would be absolutely fine. The
Fry speed.
the half
All it is.
marathon, you'd have to run. Because, well, there's a whole lot that's out at the park that's really boring. You don't want to walk it anyway.
No.
No.
It's a run situation.
Get past this.
I'm considering signing up for the Leeds half marathon next year.
Oh, good for you.
I signed up for a 10K with you and our friend Richard, and I hurt my... What did I hurt? I can't remember now. Was
Pride.
Was it my... Oh, yeah, it was my thigh.
A thigh.
I was in a lot of pain in my thigh, and so I sort of emailed them and I cancelled, and they were like, "Oh, that's a shame, bye." And I thought, "Oh, no refunds then." Wow.
No
They
refunds.
were like, "Okay, see you then."
How do we make this happen?
Run Disney.
Yeah.
Just
is
do it. I reckon we organise it
Lobby them.
ourselves.
Nagging, petitions. What can we
37
do?
DS run Disney, and then we make our own competition, and we just book a load of people to come and run around Disney and give them medals at the end of it.
Yeah, let's call it Catch Us If You Can Disney, and we'll just run through the park until you catch us.
That sounds amazing. That sounds fun.
Also, I'm fairly sure you'd be able to get a good running... Because there are running routes in the hotels and the village and stuff. Like, they do sort of publish little running tracks, don't they? And I think if you combined a few together, you could get a good little running route. But
I
you'd have to be
reckon so.
careful how many people you had doing it all at the same time, wouldn't you?
Well, I think, but if everyone was like, I don't know, everyone bounded as the public, so you're completely inconspicuous.
Or just trash cans. If we all just bounded as trash cans.
Yeah.
And then just or police.
Like
and
really-
pretended we were chasing someone.
Like really low budget Transformers, and when someone comes by, we just bring our arms into a bin, bob our heads into our necks.
I quite like the idea of Hugh dressing in his Mickey Mouse costume from many years ago and being run meet and greet for this run.
The world's most terrifying Mickey Mouse costume. That was dedication. I bought a black swim cap for that. Oh, have you not seen it, Bonnie?
I reckon
It's because it would give her nightmares.
if you built one route that was a 10k distance, but you had 20 different start points, so everyone started from different places within it and went in slightly different directions and stuff. So yes, it'd be chaos and you might bump into each other and stuff, but you could make it seem less busy than it actually is. Maybe you have 2 different 10k routes, and I don't know,
Bonnie?
we could make it work.
show 'em.
Hugh's just showing the picture of him dressed as
Picture to
Mickey Mouse.
Bonnie.
I don't think you should show the audience there, because no.
I'll show them this one.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. For
This is
those
us
of you
at-
listening, you don't want to see this.
This is us at university in 2001.
That's me at 9.5 stone.
Yeah. Fun.
Look at that. My body's concave. I'm that thin. Concaved. There's another one.
Right, okay, enough. I was thinking today, this isn't maybe something I should bring up for the first time on the show. I should perhaps discuss it with my co-host first. But I'm really thinking it would be lovely at some point.
I quit.
Some point in the future to do some kind of meet-up, you know. With
know.
listeners and viewers and friends of the pod.
I think so too. I think it'd be great.
I think we should do
I
that.
did say that we should, because we'll do we'll do a charity thing next year, won't we?
We will. Next September,
we
charity.
could form it as part of that in some way. It doesn't have to be the live event. It could be something else that we do. I don't know.
I think we should.
I do.
Let us know if that's something that would you join us if it was somewhere convenient at a time convenient to you. Everyone will say yes, and then they'll end up like, oh, I can't, I'm babysitting. Because that's usually what I'm saying.
So we'll meet at the top of the Eiffel Tower
on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
I'd be more interested to know because I see a lot because I'm an artist and illustrator, and I have a lot of illustrator friends, and often I will see them saying, guys, if I did some prints, would you guys buy them? Or guys, if I made some T-shirts, would you buy them? And everyone goes, absolutely, yes. And no one says, no, I wouldn't.
Probably wouldn't.
So they get like a lopsided view of actually and I actually want to know if people would be. I'm more interested in people that go,
Nah, mate,
no,
right.
I don't want to meet up actually.
The
I want to stay home. Thank you.
Mingling with strangers is painful for me.
Sometimes it is though.
Yeah,
and some people
shade,
might
it is
not want to. He's doing a poll.
Oh my god!
Answer honestly in the poll in the chat. If you want to meet up or not. If you're not,
Tanya's suggesting one in Zurich.
now Chris has skewed the results. He's put yes, no, and hell no. Can I vote on this? I can because I'm on.
Oh my gosh!
There we are. There's a poll.
Right. Okay. So the second bit of news.
100% say yes.
Living on a legacy.
I voted no.
So
I will be there though.
Right, as we reported, as I did on my run up to the autumn season, the Studios Park was shutting at very odd times on the 9th. When was the 9th? Was that like Thursday? Yes, I think so. Yeah, it was on Thursday.
Yes.
And so it Ratatouille shut at 11. And then all the ones on that side of the park shut at 2, and then something else shut at 5. So all the
11
rides,
a.m?
Yeah. So it was open for 2 hours.
What?
I know. So it's slowly all the
Qu'est-ce que
rides
c'est
shut
ça?
during the day, and then it shut early all over. And they never advertised why. Well, now we know why because it's happened.
Just
and
'cause.
it was the Legacy Awards event, and Mr. Josh D'Amaro was there. Mr. Suave himself.
Future head of Disney.
Future CEO. Well, I don't know. The word on the street is that that's not the case, that he's not being
that
groomed
right?
in the way that we thought he was being groomed, but I don't know. But he is head of Parks and Experiences. Have I said that right? Is that what he's head of? He's basically second in command to Iger in many ways, but yeah, he's head of Parks, Products and Experiences. And so he came over to Disneyland Paris for the Legacy Awards. And this is awards that celebrate excellence backstage, basically, in the general running of the company and on stage with cast members and so on. So they did this really cool thing where they blocked off, the tunnel between Plaster Remy and Toy Story Land?
I do.
The arch. They blocked that off with an LED screen and then put a stage in front of it. So it's like it had created its own pros arch kind of thing, proscenium arch. And that looked really good. So that's where a lot of it was held. And then they did a dinner. Something's exciting, Chris. I'll ask him in a second.
You should see his face, listeners.
And then they served a dinner in... Do you know what's odd? They served it in the loading area of the Ratatouille ride. Don't you think that's a weird place to do it?
Yeah.
Because, you've got a restaurant there. I presume they use the kitchens
I
from the
suppose it's
restaurant.
a big space, though, isn't it?
It's a big open space, I
Yeah.
suppose. But you would think that the unloading area would be a bit better. Because that's where you see
Yeah.
Bistro Chez Remy.
Maybe it's less about what you see and just more about the fact that it's a space. I don't know.
And there must be some practical reason, some cute thing. Anyway, so that's what was going on. Chris, what are you dying to say?
Oh, it's nothing major. It's nothing major. It's just a couple of minutes ago when there was a break, I nearly said, do you know they put a stage up in that bit? And I stopped myself from doing it because every single week I interrupt or say something that you're about to say
You
anyway.
ruined my news.
Today I didn't do it. So I'm feeling pretty damn good about myself right now.
You need a T-shirt that says, I ruined the news. Today I ruined the news.
I don't want a T-shirt that says, today I ruined the news.
I ruined the news today. Oh, boy.
That's nice. That's one of my favourite Beatles songs.
Got out of bed, ready to comb across my head.
10,000 holes in Blackburn, Lancashire. Right, okay. So that's it. That's my news. There was only 2 bits. But I do believe, Chris, we have trip reports that we didn't get to last week.
We have a couple of trip reports actually. Yeah. Now then, I wasn't prepared for this. Perhaps you could play a jingle, Bonnie.
Oh, we'll talk about
That'll give
some
me a
more
second.
stuff because we've been kind of planning
I've
what
got it
to
now.
do.
I
Okay.
only needed a second.
There you
Go on, go on.
Go.
I was going to say.
No,
I've
go,
not
talk.
Honestly, I hadn't decided what I was saying. You go.
Wait, what is it?
I was going
Bonnie
to say.
jingle
something.
something.
Where is it?
We've fallen apart at the seams. Have you got it, Chris?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, we're
Play
fine.
the trip one.
Audience trip roundup.
Beautiful. Thank you, Bonnie. Yes, we have a trip report today from Nick Murray. Hi, guys. He says,
Hey, Nick.
trip
I've
report
missed you.
for our 4-day trip to DLP from Thursday the 28th of August to Sunday the 31st of August. Thursday the 28th, drove to Bristol at 3 a.m. and only problem we had was 5 minutes away from the airport when we got caught up in a high-speed police chase. As Michelle rapidly pointed out, there was a car heading straight towards us at high speed with no lights on, followed by about 10 police cars.
Oh my God! I don't like this. I don't like this.
After that bit of excitement, everything went fine with our early 7 a.m. flight to Charles de Gaulle, and then onto the magic shuttle bus to be taken to our hotel, being Cheyenne Hotel this trip. Being a big fan of the Westerns and Western theme music, I was in my element for the next 4 days, especially as I had my Stetson and my Woody outfit, so the restaurant staff loved the participation each morning at breakfast. We were there by midday, and to our pleasure, found out our room was ready, so we went to relax for a while, and then came out to for a late lunch at the hotel saloon. Me and
Came
Jasmine...
out, guns blaring.
Guns blaring.
Blaring?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why not? Me and Jasmine then went to the park and just had a relaxing stroll to catch the ambience of Magic Kingdom as evening drew on, and a few walks around the Aladdin's Passage before we returned to the hotel.
I love that. I love that it's not just one as well. I love that it's like a few walks around. That is
Again!
That's speaking my language. That is. We've done that.
I still love that. I think that there's a bit in Aladdin's Passage which is the best place to see the
Pepper's Ghost.
Pepper's Ghost illusion, because if you stand at a certain point you can see the actual model there, and I know that kills the magic a bit, but for me, knowing how that works is so important.
It's interesting. It makes it interesting.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about that's why magic frustrates me, because I want to know how it's done, and if I don't know how it's done, I just get frustrated because I know it's not magic.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I know it's a trick.
Pepper's Ghost. Well, do you know what? Any visual illusion upsets me because even when you know how it's done, you can't see it.
Any visual
Do you
illusion
know what I mean?
upsets me.
Yeah.
Like the Haunted Mansion, I know how they do the ballroom scene. I know scientifically I can draw you a diagram. And when I watch it, I try and like imagine that's what I'm looking.
How that works.
But
Angry.
I know, but I still can't see it. I just see like ghosts.
You can still enjoy it even if you know how it's done. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the best Pepper's Ghost though of the things that I've seen, and not first hand, but is the transformation of the Beast to Adam on the Beauty and the Beast ride in Hong Kong, whichever park it is. There's a bit and he's lying on the floor and he literally lifts up. The Beast lifts up and floats and then magically just transforms.
Winnie the
into
Pooh.
Adam.
Same one. Winnie the Pooh has a dream and lifts up, floats out of his body.
That's exceptional.
In Walt Disney World, same
Love
sounds
it.
like the same thing.
Absolutely love it.
Walt Disney World.
Anyway, back
Yes.
on to Nick.
Yes, Nick.
Friday the 29th.
Imagineers are clever, aren't they?
They are
Continue.
pretty darn clever. Friday 29th of August, a relaxing day in Magic Kingdom today after seeing Jess, who loved the fact I was dressed as Woody. Our first port of call after seeing Donald outside Liberty Arcade was to watch the now earlier time for the parade before heading to Aladdin's Passage and then lunch at Toad Hall, the one place we'd not been to until now. We then went to Alice's Curious Maze before going on to Small World before just strolling around the whole park in a very relaxed way and then heading back to the hotel for a while. We did see the other Princess Jasmine for a picture and autograph, as our Jasmine thinks she is the original. Me and Jasmine came back out to Magic Kingdom and caught the performance of the many music shows which had been going on through the day for the music festival. We were in a prime spot to have 360-degree view of all of the little cavalcades. And the last song, the music festival anthem, Viva la Musique. Jasmine has made this her anthem on YouTube since being back. We did have a long, relaxing walk around the whole park before sitting and watching the new nighttime spectacular. Saturday, 30th of August. After breakfast and seeing Woody with me as Woody, we headed to the Studios Park today. With only today and tomorrow left, Jasmine decided she wanted me not to go around and try and get as many princess autographs and pictures over the next couple of days. So it was up to me as Jasmine doesn't have the confidence to meet them herself. Aww. So over the next few days, rather than standing in a queue most of the time, if the DLP staff would take our autograph book and nip to get it signed. That's quite nice.
Oh, that is nice. And I presume they did do if she's telling us about that. That's really nice.
Yeah. Firstly was the Wasp in Avengers Campus. Then we headed to Toy Story Land and we had a go on Slinky Dog before heading to see Mickey and the Magician, a show we never get tired of watching. You love that, don't you?
It's great. You still haven't seen it, have you?
No, I haven't seen it.
No, sorry, I'm just
Times
diverting. You know, we talked earlier about Broadway caliber shows, and then you said, is it where someone has to find the magic? It's a bit like that, but when we say Broadway caliber, I literally mean that, Chris.
Yeah.
And
I'm ready to see that show again.
The stagecraft, it's delightful. It's a delightful show. Let's see it. I don't think it's on. Is it? No, it must be.
It has been. I don't know.
Is it back on again?
Yeah,
because it had a little hiatus, didn't it?
It did.
I'll check.
Sure, we never get tired. We headed back after that. We headed back to Avengers Campus just in time to see not just one of the Avengers on the rooftop, but the whole crew came out to the biggest cheers. We then headed to Pim's for a meal we had booked. Thanks to DLP for sending us free meal vouchers for that, and finally managed to give in after 3 trips to the dessert section.
How'd you get free?
I hope you didn't put too much coolie on
vouchers
it.
for Pims.
I don't know.
Tell us, Nick. Tell us in the chat.
That, Nick.
We then headed back to the hotel for a while before
them.
Jasmine and me came back to Magic Kingdom to go through Aladdin's Passage about 6 times and then on to Skull Island and then did the Robinsons Treehouse and had a lovely leisurely walk through Frontierland. And after smelling the popcorn, Jasmine managed to eat a whole box full while watching Big Thunder Mountain as it got darker. We then headed back to the hotel for the evening.
I love stories of kids being obsessed with things. You know, like there's always the cliche of the 6-year-old boy who won't take the Spider-Man pajamas off. Like those kind of obsessions I love. And when I hear that, like, there's like Jasmine just wants to keep going through Aladdin's Passage. What we up to now? 13 times?
Something like that, yeah.
I love that. I love that as a
I
personality
had one of those.
quirk.
When I was a toddler, I refused to wear trousers, and that was my thing.
Oh, that's just standard in my house.
But we've got loads of photos with Hugh and Little Hugh. Little Hugh and Littler Hugh.
Oh, right, okay.
On display.
Right. Lucas loves Aladdin's Passage because it's the first attraction we let him do on his own.
Oh, right.
So
I remember
because
that.
obviously it could stand, I knew he'd have to come out one side. So
Yeah, could you imagine if like you were at the exit and Laura was at the entrance and you still managed to lose him?
Oh, and then we went in and it was like the film Witches and he was stuck in one of the dioramas.
He was in the Pepper's Ghost thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And he was like, hello, I'm see-through.
Oh, no.
It's like an episode of Goosebumps.
But also, can I just say, when Disney do extensions and big building projects, they never seem to build anything of the level of Aladdin's Passage, because even everyone here is agreeing we love it. We all know that it's like a D-level attraction.
Oh, it's generally empty.
It's generally empty. It's a nothing. It's a detail. And so because it's not good for marketing or crowd control, Disney just don't build them anymore. And I think that's what new Disney is lacking, is these little
we
bits
always
and
say
Does
bobs.
the Moana thing not count as something like that?
No, that's an e-ticket pretty much. It's like right in the centre of the park. It's always busy. It's got queues out before it
But
opens.
it's still brand new.
It's brand new, but
Do you think
it's
it'll
a
continue to be
walkthrough.
like that?
But it's quite a long walkthrough and there's a lot going on there. I
You don't
just
queue
like
to
the
get in,
little
though.
details. No, you don't queue to get in, but there's groups of like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday, 31st of August, our last full day in the Magic Kingdom. Tried to get as many autographs today, starting with Cinderella, then Tiana, then Daisy Duck. We did see Aurora, but she was too tired to give an autograph.
That's a good excuse if that's the excuse Aurora gave.
Or the cast member
I'm
gave.
sorry, I'm too tired. You'd be like, fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play. You know what? God bless you. Off you go.
We went on Storybook Boats and then Small World and then Alice's Maze before heading to Videopolis for lunch, where I bumped into Stitch, who thought I'd just bought him lunch. We then headed back to Aladdin's Passage for the final time before heading back to our hotel to wait for our magic shuttle bus back to the airport.
I need to know more about that Stitch interaction.
This was to be our only negative experience of the trip. On the Thursday evening, Jasmine had asked if she could have a small plastic bow and arrow set with 3 plastic arrows with rubber tips. It was
Right, okay.
less than 2 feet in length and weighed less than a kilo, but it would not fit in our small case we'd used for the trip. So I put the arrows in my onboard pack and the bow was in the small plastic holder. At the security checkpoint, Michelle was allowed, and she had the passports with her, but me and Jasmine were refused because of the bow set. We were surrounded by airport staff who told us we would have to take it down to baggage. So me and Jasmine went down to baggage and were told that even though our flight was not for over 3 hours, we could not add the bow to our luggage. So it was charged €65 to send the plastic toy separately.
Whoa.
That's rubbish.
And you paid it.
Then when Jasmine and me tried to get back up to security...
You do anything for your kids, though, don't you?
Okay. When Jasmine and me tried to get back up to security, we were refused as we did not have our passports, but I did have my carer's ID card with my photo and name on it. But the very rude man who started shouting at us said it was not ID and we could not go up. Jasmine was really upset and asking for her mum. This has no effect on the man who kept shouting, no ID, no good though. No go though. Even eventually, another member of staff recognised us from bringing the bow downstairs and told the other member of staff to let us through. Once back in security,
That was lucky that they were there.
Once back in security, I asked to speak to a manager to complain about how we'd been treated, and the manager just ushered us through and told us to go through without listening to the complaint.
Continuez tout droit. Merci beaucoup.
Oh, you
Au revoir.
see, do you know what's
Bon
worse
voyage.
about this? We find this when we go in the train station, is that you spend 4 days in Disney, it's magical, there's pixie dust everywhere, and then you walk through this gate and it's slate grey, and there's gendarmes and rude people shouting, hurry up, and it's it's just all the worse because of the juxtaposition to the magic. That sounds awful, for one, but it's just made all the worse by the week you've just had, if you know what I mean.
Nick's saying they made a game of trying to spot something different in each scene in Aladdin's Passage, because Nick's in the chat now.
I do that with Small World because I have ridden Small World more times than I care to mention. And I'm like, I could get bored of this, but I'm going to try and really notice details on these Indian ladies' costumes to keep myself entertained.
Nick's always been in the chat, I just realised. I said Nick's in the chat now, but Nick was there from the start.
Yes.
Sorry, Nick.
He also says that this experience frightened Jasmine into not wanting to go on a plane again, she says. But since she's been back, she's been role-playing airports with her Barbies. Yes, Hugh, Jasmine has at least 50 to 60 Barbie dolls.
Well, so does Bonnie, to be
I Uh,
fair.
used to have a jar and I never touch it.
They're just not
Guys,
pristine in the box.
it's quality, not quantity, and I have 2 of the best Christmas holiday Barbies of all.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nick has explained the Pim Kitchen vouchers by saying when we complained about the meal at the Princess meal last year, they sent us 3 meal vouchers.
Oh.
Hence the trim back to DLP
I think
this
I remember
year.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
We should complain more.
We say this often. We need to get better at complaining. It's not that I want to complain in a negative way, but people know their rights. They know how to voice their rights,
We had
and they get recompense for them.
we had some very dry, tough pork belly in a pub today, but they were they turned half of our party away, and they just said, "Oh, we're just gonna go home," and we ate there, and they were saying, "Look, we've had an abnormally busy day today, so we've no food left." We managed to get some pork bellies, roast, and Bonnie got fish and chips, and we were so grateful that we'd got anything. That even though the pork belly was atrocious, we were just like, it's fine.
It
It's
was
fine.
incinerated. Do you know pork belly should melt in the mouth?
So you say that, and I realised I'd never had pork belly, so I was like, "This is fine. I like it. It's nice. It's
It was like
chewy,
the whole thing was
it's
crackling,
salty."
but crackling 2 inches thick. It was so tough and burnt and horrible. They shouldn't be charging $19.95 for it, but there you go.
The results are in.
Yes.
25% of people do not want to come and meet us.
Oh, well, no, I think this is fair.
I was one of them.
I've seen a couple of people in the chat say quite rightly, I would love to come and meet up with you if it was close and convenient
Yes,
for me.
of course.
And I'm like,
yeah, fair enough. Like,
I think we'd be the same.
we're not worth a 4-hour train ride, are we?
I was wondering.
3 hours, though.
We'd have to give
2.5 tops.
2.5.
11 months notice, but I wondered if sometime it might be worth booking a holiday to Disneyland Paris and then saying we're going this week. Whoever wants to, and have a meetup
That's
in
extravagant.
Disneyland
There'll be
Paris.
about 2 people there.
I don't know.
I mean, I love
Anyway,
the enthusiasm,
it's a
though.
thought.
Let's
It's
go
a
to
thought.
Gulliver's Valley instead.
Oh my
Sundown
God.
Adventureland.
Sundown Adventureland on the
We can all go
A1.
and pretend that it's...
A1?
yeah.
Oh, Michael Jackson says, can someone tell me what Be the Magic is in French so that I can say it? Everyone's just picked up the phone to go on Google Translate now. I know it's magique. Be the Magic, le magique. So what is be? What? I can't think what that be.
No, I can't think that either.
I know what play the magic would be. Jouer la magique.
I know where is the magic.
Soir
Où est la magique?
Soir la magie.
Soit la magie.
Oh, SOIS, soit la magie.
Soit la magie.
Soit la magie.
Soit la
Soir
magie.
la magie.
Soit. I like it.
Oh, mine's
Slowed it
slower.
right down then. Soit la magie.
You've got a very seductive Google Translate lady over here. Soit la magie.
I want to hear how that sounded on here.
Soit la magie. Right, I'm gonna sign off then, unless there's any housekeeping, Chris.
There is a bit of housekeeping. First off, I've still got a competition running.
You do.
On the Facebook page to tell me where the 3 locations are. 2 locations have been identified, so there's only 1 location left to get, but your answer has to include all 3 of them. Please, please, please tell me where that chunk of wood is, because I want to give some prizes away, and it's a struggle at the moment. People have lost interest in it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the featured post on our Facebook page and try and guess where it is, because if you get even close now, I'm probably going to just say, yeah, go on, you've got it.
And once we've done that, we can finally give away Guy's old soap that he gave us with the funny Mickey with fangs. You'll know more about that
Make
later.
that sound better than it. Okay,
No,
tell them about it
no.
another time.
I like how bad that sounded. It's funny.
Okay. I have some housekeeping to do, just in terms of calendar. Next week it will just be me and Chris again.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, so we can keep things
Sorry,
positive.
guys. I'm in Cheltenham at another book festival.
Because Hugh's doing that. And then the week after, me and Hugh are actually in Disneyland Paris, so there won't be a show that day. However...
And then the week after that,
Yes, and
I'm
Bonnie.
in Birmingham for another book festival. I'm not here for 3 weeks.
But I was halfway through this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. In place of that one that we're going to miss because we're in Disneyland Paris, we're going to do a special members only live on Thursday the 30th. We've been promising that we would do periodic lives. We will need to review the Halloween season. We will need to talk about Halloween generalness. There might be Halloween snacks. There'll definitely be Halloween t-shirts. That will be our Halloween special the day before Halloween. It's not popular to do it on Halloween because a lot of people take the kids out trick-or-treating.
We do.
But this is our gift to you. On Thursday the 30th, we will be doing a special Halloween edition for members only. So this is your chance, if you're not already a member, to sign up. It's not a lot, and you can come and you can support the channel and get that special show.
There's a but though, isn't there? That will be our Sunday show, won't it?
Yeah, we'll put that
so
out
that
as
will
a
be put out as the Sunday show, but it'll be a pre-recorded one
Pre-record,
when it
yeah.
goes live. So
Yeah.
you'll still get it as a podcast, and you still get it as a show on the Sunday, Monday. It's just that we'll be recording it live on the Thursday for our members if you care to join us.
And if you want to join in and be in the chat and give us somebody to talk to, that would be absolutely gorgeous.
And while we're talking about memberships, can I just say another thanks to new members who've joined this last week. We are doing shout outs for all of our sidekicks. So if you joined as a sidekick or a legend, please get in touch and let us know what voices you'd like us to do. I mean Hugh, not me. As
Lucy.
a shout out.
Lucy does a couple of voices.
Oh, Lucy does a couple of voices. I mean, I can't do anything really. I can try.
Chris, you do some voices better than me.
I do a little bit of Goofy.
Goofy, you do.
Do a little bit of Goofy. So anyway, let us know what you want us to do. If you're a sidekick or you're a legend.
Sidekick.
Sidekick,
Not a
sidekick.
sidekick.
Yes.
In case that wasn't clear.
Send us a message to mailbox at 37disneystreet.co.uk.
What's that again there, Chris?
It's mailbox at 37disneystreet.co.uk. Shush. You can also send things like, if you're feeling grumpy about something, tell us what you're feeling grumpy about. If you've got questions or information you want to send through to us to talk about on the show, you can send that there as well. And also
Tiki Cup pics.
Tiki Cup pictures, of which John Parker sent through one this week, but I didn't have time to add it to the video, so we will get it added in for next week.
What time
But
did John
us your
send
stuff.
that picture?
He sent it at 10 to 6.
Too late.
Too late. It's far too late. He did say in his email, I hope it's not too late. Here's a late entry for you, is what he said.
Yeah. Acknowledged.
And I replied and said, a little bit too late. I'll do it next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
When I'm not here.
Okay.
Good. I've finished now. Go on.
Someone did find someone on the Disneyland Paris Facebook page found I popped up on an advert for a book festival, and the thing is the way they've worded it doesn't sound like what I thought I was doing at this festival. So when they said, I was very confused when I saw this. I said, so don't worry, so was I.
Oh, can I just, I know it's 35 past, guys. Just hang with us for 5 more minutes because I've just remembered.
5?
Well, I've just remembered somebody on the Facebook group, and I'm afraid I don't know who it is, but you might find
Let's
out.
find out.
Gave us some really juicy information this week that we need to share. It was, I believe it was a lady who is training to be a travel agent, and so she'd done her Disney training, and they had said that the opening day for Arendelle would be announced in November so they could sell it.
Oh, so other people have said that as well now that it's going to be announced next month.
So there is going to be an announcement
There was
in
a call,
November.
I think, yesterday, a couple of days ago, I think, that people were told that that's what was going
So
to
this
happen.
is a little bit unofficial because it's under the table. However, a lot of people have apparently been told it. I wish that I could credit it to someone because it is somebody in our group, and I just can't remember off the top of my head who it is.
I don't recall.
But yeah, we'll try find out and then credit them for next week. But that's big information. That's exciting.
It is. I agree.
Yeah. Right.
I couldn't find the hammer and the 1 hour timer went off and...
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. I've been Lucy. These have been the boys. Sois la magie.
Au revoir. You can press the finish button now,
La
Bob.
magie. Goodbye, everybody.
Au revoir.
Ciao.